Now, what if I told you how better you get at playing tennis is linked to how well you can cook your pasta? This is quite a weird analogy, and who would have possibly equate the art of making a good pasta to the art of being an ace tennis player? Well, only a true Italian could maybe say that, the original connoisseur of pasta. Trust the new world #1 to believe this. When the ATP World Rankings come out on Monday, Jannik Sinner will be on top of that list, toppling the long-standing legendary Novak Djokovic. And it all happened right after Djokovic withdrew from the French Open because of an injury. Now, we said at the start of the year when Sinner beat Djokovic and then, of course, went on to win the Grand Slam, the Australian Open title, that this was possibly the moment of a new shift in the power dynamics, that the new world order was finally here, and Sinner was spearheading that. It's a tough contest he faces against his biggest rival on the tour, which is Carlos Alcaraz, in the semi-final of the French Open this week. But whatever the result, Sinner has shown the right of staying on top, and he's shown that this is where he truly belongs. He's had to work his way there, which brings me to the food and the pasta analogy. His love for good food and cooking good food, of course, comes from his parents, his father in particular, who's been a chef. So a lot of the sense of perfection in his own art stems from the perfection he sees his father gunning for in the kitchen. No wonder he says this.
When each of us makes pasta pomodoro for the first time, you say it's missing salt, and you add more salt. Then you say it's missing fresh tomatoes, and you put them in. Then you add in basil. So you add ingredients to always improve more. You need to find the right balance. My dish is also not perfect yet, I can improve it.
For Jannik, pasta making and eating pasta, equally important. He, in fact, even ribs his coach Darren Cahill to enjoy eating pasta some more. But of course, it's not just the love for food, but also the way he approaches the game, his mental strength. It all comes from his father and his father's profession. Both his parents, in fact, never interfered in his career or what he wanted to do. And he has been forever grateful of that.
I wish everyone could have my parents because they always let me choose whatever I wanted to. I don't see them so often, unfortunately. But when I see them, it's always a great time. They never put pressure on myself, which for me is maybe the key why I'm here today.
A lot of this, of course, comes from his Italian roots. He feels strongly about his heritage. He says he's furthering the Italian movement. At just 22, he's also being celebrated as the best thing for sports in Italy. And there have been popular names, of course, like MotoGP racer Valentino Rossi, footballer Paolo Maldini, four-time swimming world champion Federica Pellegrini. But Sinner seems to be the cynosure of all eyes at the moment. Just like Emmanuel Macron adores and shows off the French pride through Kylian Mbappe, celebrating him every way he can, a young Jannik Sinner seems to have attained similar status and fans at the highest of places.
Grandissimo.
It means a lot, but I think it's great for Italy. We're a great country with great coaches and players, and we can see this now, how this moment is. I'm happy to be part of this Italian movement. People, they start to play tennis now more and more, which is great to see. I think that's the most important.
Sinner has achieved something truly historic. He's the first Italian to be world #1. So he isn't just growing as a youngster on the tennis circuit, but also furthering the Italian dream. He's already growing as a brand, and Formula One too seems to realize that. Yet he doesn't seem to be getting carried away with it. Sinner has accepted success with grace, and the perfectionist that he is, he's probably still finding ways to make that pasta even better each time. Just like his serve or his forehand. Attaining perfection, like cooking pasta, is a journey, not a destination. A first-of-a-kind sports show that's played on a different turf. A first-of-a-kind sports show that will always come up with a winner. Are you looking for perspectives that go beyond the scoreline? Hi, I'm Rupa Ramani, and catch a 360-degree view of the sporting world with me here on First Post in our special First Sports.